Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to study the fourth poem of the first flight, that is How to Tell Wild Animals. Here let's read the poem first, and then in this video you are going to understand the paraphrasing of the poem, the poetic words meaning, and the literary devices. So let's read the poem first and then we will do the paraphrasing. So the poem is: if ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and a tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. Or if some time when roaming round a noble wild beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. If strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide with spots is peppered, as soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it is the leopard. It will do no good to roar with pain, he will only leap and leap again. If when you are walking round your yard, you meet a creature there who hugs you very, very hard, be sure it is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more cares. Through to distinguish beast of prey, a novice might nonplus the crocodile you always may tell from the hyena. Thus hyenas come with merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. The true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of things. He hasn't any ears at all and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, it is the chameleon you see. Children, let's see about the poet. How to Tell Wild Animals. The poet of the poem is Carolyn Wells from 1862 to 1942. Was an American writer who was famous for books based on mystery. Her famous works are At the Sign of Spinnex, The Jingle Book, The Story of Bitty. Now let's see the introduction of the poem How to Tell Wild Animals. In the poem, the poet has explained the characteristics of various wild animals in a very funny way. She has used language in a way that it generates humor. She is introducing the reader to various kinds of wild animals like Asian lion, Bengal tiger, bear, etc., explaining each of the animals in a very humorous way. Now children, let's see the paraphrasing of the poem. Of that, let us see the first stanza. If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and a tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. Now firstly let us understand the difficult word meanings. Now in the whole stanza we have only one difficult word, tawny. So which means yellowish brown color. So, this yellowish brown color is the color of the animal skin. Now, let us see the explanation of the lines. The poet is telling the reader that how they can recognize various animals in the jungles of the East. So, in the first stanza, she says that if the reader comes across an animal whose skin is yellowish brown in color, and if it roars at him so strongly that he can die out of fear, it means that he has encountered an Asian lion. She has humorously explained the Asian lion which could kill a person with its roar. So, this is the meaning of the lines. Now, let us see the literary devices used here. So, firstly, let us see the rhyme scheme. Now, in the first one, rhyme scheme here is AB, AB, CC. Chance, east, advance, beast, dine, lion. So, AB, AB, CC is the rhyme scheme. The next literary device is enjambment. Enjambment is continuation of a sentence to the next line. So, here the two lines you see, it is completely in a continuation form. And if there should to you advance a large and a tawny beast, then you get a comma like that. So, therefore, the continuation of the first sentence to that of the next sentence is what is here enjambment. Now, the next literary device is inversion, change in the format of a sentence. That is what here you see. If he roars at you as you are dying. So, here if there should to you advance, if there should to you advance, you see the sentence here is not literally correct, but he is giving a poetic device. This is what is the inversion. Now, assonance, you see, assonance is the use of the vowel sound O. So, here in this you should go, O, should to you, roars. So, these all is O sound, here it is repeated. Now, allusion. Allusion is a poetic device, that means that is the referring to a famous thing or a place or a species of animals. So, if you just watched here in the whole stanza, we are talking about a single animal, that is Asian lion. So, therefore, the allusion is Asian lion. Now, the next one, the literary device is alliteration. Alliteration, you see here, you as you are dying, Y sound has been repeated twice in this line. So, therefore, this is what is alliteration. Now, let us see the second stanza. In the second stanza, or if sometime when roaming round a noble wild beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. Children, let us see first the word meanings of this stanza. Firstly, noble. Noble means that is aristocrat, and the ground. Ground means that is background. And next, the last word you see of this stanza, discern. Discern means that is recognize. So, here let us see the explanation of the lines here. She explains an animal that roams in this jungle and belongs to a royal clan. The color of its skin is yellowish with black stripes. She says that if you notice that he kills you and eats you up, then it means that you have surely seen a Bengal tiger. This time also she has used humor to explain how a tiger looks like, because once a person has been eaten up by a wild animal, there is no use in determining which wild animal it is. So, this is what is humor. Now, let us see once again the literary device used in the stanza. A rhyme scheme, the first one. So, here again it is followed by the same rhyme scheme AB, AB and CC, that is round, you, ground, you, learn, discern, CC. So, this is what is the rhyme scheme. Now, alliteration, you see, repetition of the consonant sound R, that is roaming and round. So, this is what is alliteration. Now, inversion, inversion, the Bengal tiger to discern is inversion here. Now, allusion, allusion is a reference to a famous thing, or it may be a place or a specific or a species of animals. So, here in this stanza, we are learning about Bengal tiger. So, therefore, this is what is allusion, Bengal tiger. Assonance. Now, assonance is again use of vowel sound O. So, here the vowel sound O, see the first line of the second stanza, or if sometime when roaming round, O, roaming O, round O. So, therefore, this is what is assonance used here. Now, let us see the third stanza of the poem, that is, if strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide and spots is peppered, as soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it is a leopard. It will do no good to roar with pain, he will only leap and leap again. Now, let us again understand the difficult word meanings in this. Strolling. Strolling is walking casually. Forth is what is forward. Hide. Here hide is used in the sense of the skin of animal. Peppered, here it means spots. Leapt, L-E-P-T, the spelling is, so L-E-A-P-T, leapt. So, that is what is jumping, jump towards someone. Now, let us see the explanation of the lines. The poet says that if you are casually walking in a jungle, you will meet an animal who has a skin with spots on it. This animal is so fast that it will leap on you at once, which means that it will jump on you. This jumping is an indication that it is none other than the leopard. Moreover, she adds that if you will cry out in pain, it is not going to be of any use, as it will keep on jumping on you. So, in this stanza, the poet has explained the characteristics of a leopard. Children, let us see the literary device here. Again, the rhyme scheme A, B, A, B, C, C. Now, alliteration is used here. That is what is the he has. Then the repetition lip, lip. The last line assonance, again the use of vowel sound O, that is the first line you see strolling forth you. Then consonants, use of I sound, he will only leap. So, this is what is the third stanza's literary device. Now, children, let us go to the fourth stanza. In this fourth stanza, if when you are walking round your yard, you meet a creature there who hugs you very hard, be sure it is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more kiss. Now let's see again the word meanings. Here the difficult word is yard, and that is what is backyard or the lawn area of the house. Now let's see the word explanation of the poem. If you are walking in the lawn area of your house, you meet a creature who hugs you tightly. It is a bear. She further adds that if you are still in doubt regarding the animal, the easiest way is that he will keep you hugging and touching you very gently. This act of his will make you sure about its identity. You will come to know that it is a bear. So this is the explanation of the lines. Now let's see the literary device, a rhyme scheme, A B C C, and enjambment, that is continuation of a sentence to the next line. So here, if you were walking round your yard, you meet a creature there. So a continuation of the sentence to the next line. Next is alliteration, use of W sound when walking. Then assonance, use of vowel sound E. Meet, a creature there. So this is your fourth stanza. Now let's go to the next stanza. Though to distinguish beasts of prey, a novice might nonplus the crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus. Hyenas come with merrily smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. Children, now let's see the word meanings. Beast of prey. Beast of prey, any animal that hunts the other animals for food. Novice, here novice means someone new to a job. Nonplus, it is what is completely puzzled or be confused. So now let's see the explanation, that is the meaning of the lines here. The poet says that for someone who is new to job of recognizing animals, it will be like a puzzle to recognize animals that hunt other animals for their food. So here the poet tries to tell out the readers by telling the difference between two animals. He says that hyenas will be smiling, whereas if it is a crocodile, it is always in tears. Both of these animals are dangerous. So now let's see the literary device used here. Rhyme. Rhyme scheme is what is A B C C. So prey may nonplus thus smiles crocodiles. So this is what is rhyme scheme. Now alliteration, that is sound N, novice and nonplus. Use of TH sound, the, thus. So this is what is alliteration. And then enjambment, continuation of a sentence to the next line. Then let's move to the next paragraph, the last paragraph. The true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. He hasn't any ears at all and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, it is the chameleon you see. Children, let's see the explanation of the lines. Here all the words, it's easy to understand. So there is no difficult word used here. Now let's see the meaning of the lines. The poet says that the next is chameleon, which is a small creature. It looks like a lizard, but the difference between the two is that chameleon does not have ears and wings. Moreover, she says that chameleon has a ability to change its color according to the surface on which it is sitting. Therefore, if you see a tree and find nothing else on it, then it must be a chameleon sitting on it. It has changed its color into the color of tree. Okay. So, this is the explanation of the lines, the last stanza. Now, let us see once again the literary devices. Rhyme, that is A, B, C, C. Small, all, thing, wing, tree, see. Now, alliteration, use of H sound, he, hasn't. Consonants, that is use of G sound, single, wing. So, this is what is consonants. Children, I hope that you have understood the explanation and the literary devices. Thanking you. Stay home, be safe.